everybody, it's Koenpels for the Fellowship Auctions here, and thank you very much for tuning in on our second live stream. Tonight's going to be a very cool night. We've got 7 guitars for you here in the live stream, but also after that there are many nice guitars that you can bid on. Tonight there are 30 guitars in the auction, so stay tuned. Today we've changed a few things compared to the last time. One of the things that we've changed is the extended bidding. This means that you get an extra chance if you just missed out on that last bid. If a bid is placed in the last 30 seconds, another 30 seconds will be added, so you can have a second chance on your dream guitar. So the first one is already here. This is Fender Coronado, but before we're going to talk about it, I first want you to listen to this guitar. So let's listen to the demo. So we're back. I really hope you enjoyed the demo. So briefly before we start talking about the guitar, if you want to bid on this guitar, and I see on the screen here that the minimum reserve just has been met. So if you place a bid, the guitar can already be yours. You can create an account on our website, auctions.tfoa.eu. It only takes a minute, so you have plenty of time. You have 2 minutes 40 left. And now about the guitar. So this is a Fender Coronado 2 from 1966. This is the very first year. And this is Fender's answer to Gibson. So we take you back into the 1960s, and Gibson had a great reputation with their ES335 and ES355, and Fender had to come with an answer. And then they designed this super cool, super funky Fender Coronado 2. And they couldn't do that alone. They asked Roger Rosma from Rickenbacker, who was a great designer back in the days, to create this guitar. And what this is actually really cool, because it's such a weird blend. It's a hollow body, but it's a bolt-on neck. Of course, the beautiful sunburst finish that we've got here. And this gives, together with the single coil pickups, a really unique tone. It gives a good punch in the middle. It feels very light, it feels very twangy. So yeah, I would use this on stage any day. Also, the guitar has not been made very long. They stopped producing the guitar in 1972, and that actually makes it quite a collector's piece. So the cool thing about Fellowship Auctions, and one of the things that we really believe in, is that we want to get all the guitars here. So we check all of them, we set them up and make sure that whatever you bid on this guitar, you get a guitar that you can just take from the box and play. And all the descriptions are really accurate. We completely take them apart, and then you can decide whether you like it or not. I really like this guitar, and we only have 1 minute left, and the current bid is at 2,600. So this guitar can be yours very soon. I think Paul and Lucas, if they want to have a second chance at this guitar, they really need to up their game right now, because it's almost time at 45 seconds right now. So overall, the guitar is in really good condition. It has of course been played over the years, but for a guitar from the 60s, that's fine for me. The frets are still good, the finish overall is really nice, and you have this really nice patina here. It's been played but taken care of. Beautiful rosewood fingerboard, and of course the bound fingerboard here as well. Everything works, the electronics are checked, and we just have 19 seconds left. Ooh, will there be another bid? Yes or no? So this guitar is ready to be played, and we will ship it out very soon to you in 3, 2, 1. Alright, congratulations! So the winning bid is 2,600, and I cannot see the name, but who's the winning name? Alex, congratulations with a beautiful piece. I really hope you like this guitar, and we'll be in touch with you for the shipping, and we'll get this one shipped out as soon as possible for you in the new year. So happy new year already. So right now we go to the second guitar, but before I show it to you, I first want to show you the demo of this beautiful 1962 Fender Avery Telecustom. So welcome back, and again congratulations Alex. I really hope you will enjoy this guitar. Just like the next owner will enjoy this guitar, because what we have here is a beautiful 1962 American vintage reissue Telecaster, and this one is from a really cool collection. So if you've been following us on auctions, you've probably seen that we got a few guitars that have been kept in time capsules, and this was one of these. So we went to this guitar collection with over 60 guitars, and all of them were just in new condition. As soon as you stepped into that room, it was crazy. I mean, this guitar is from 2001. Can you believe it? And this guitar can be yours. So if you sign up at auctions.tfoa.eu, you can create an account in roughly 1 minute and you can start bidding on it. This guitar also, the minimum reserve has already been met. So as soon as we get a bid in right now, it's going to be shipped. So that's really awesome. This is a vintage reissue, and Fender started this in the early 1980s. So in the early 1980s, 1982 exactly, they found out that what they did in the 1950s and 60s was quite popular, and that people were started to look for these guitars from the 1950s and 60s, and Fender started replicating them and calling them the American Vintage Reissue. This is a 1962 double bound Telecaster Custom in 3-tone sunburst finish, and this is the 60s sound you want to get. Beautiful rosewood fingerboard, the double bound, beautiful twangy sound. And what's different from a 50s Telecaster to a 60s Telecaster, that it is slightly more mellow and has some more top chime in there. And again, the guitar is in beautiful finish and a beautiful condition. And what that does with that top chime is it gives some rings and bells, and it just fills the room. It's beautiful. So if you want to get an original one from this era, you'll pay like 20, 30, maybe more, 1,000 euros, that is. And with this one, the current bid is only at 1,400. So you can get a great guitar at that price. So in the early 2000s, Fender really started to dig in on the American Vintage Reissue and did the reissues even more perfect. And all the details had to be spot on. So how much time do we have? We have 1 minute 15 left, and we have 4 bits already. And right now, it will be sold at 1,400 euros. This guitar can be yours, so place in your bids right now. You can just create an account and place that last bid if you want. So yeah, go for it if you want. So if you are interested in guitars like this and you really like what we do, you can also follow us on the social media. We have some Instagram that you can follow, and also on YouTube we make these beautiful videos of the guitars where we really go in depth on the specs and be really nerdy. The thing that we want to achieve is to bring collectors all around Europe back together. And we've got a 5th bid at 1,500 euros. Awesome, awesome. And just outside the 30 seconds, so the extended bidding is the 6th bid. And now I need to correct myself, because right now we're going to extended bidding. This means that after the time ends, another 30 seconds will be added, and if another bid is placed, another 30 seconds, it will pop back up to the 30 seconds. So let's see what happens if somebody else wants to play a bid. Oh, okay, the 7th bid. Right now it's going, everybody's cheering here behind the camera, so that's awesome. But I can see why. This guitar, like I said, is a time capsule. We just set it up. This guitar could have come out of the shop yesterday. I have guitars here in the store that are in rougher shape than this one. It's in beautiful, beautiful condition. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, the winning bid is at 1,750 for
Daniela.
Daniela, congratulations. You've got yourself a beautiful Telecaster Custom. We'll be in touch with you regarding the shipping, and you will absolutely love this guitar. So we're going to pack it up. We ship insured, so don't worry about that. So this guitar will come to you safely. Alright, so the next one up, we go back in time. We go to 1939 for this beautiful Epiphone Zenith.
I see a beautiful Zenith here right in front of us. That's cool.
This is the cheapest model in those days, and it has a different back. It has a walnut back. Most of the guitars, the archtop is maple and fir top, but this one has a walnut back.
And that's carved walnut, or is it pressed laminate?
Most of the models were carved, but the backs of the cheaper one were just pressed.
All right.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
the most of the tone is generated by the top anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
Alrighty, welcome back, and I really hope you enjoyed the demo. Before we continue, you must have heard a little bing bang boom bum in the background. That's not because everybody's celebrating Daniela winning the Telecast Custom. That's because it's almost New Year's Eve, and according Dutch tradition, we are celebrating it a bit early with loud bangs. So, enough about New Year's Eve. We can enjoy that tomorrow. We've got here a beautiful 1939 Epiphone Zenith, and this one is from the Dutch Archtop Museum. So we've got this one from Ruud, and if you have seen the previous video, we've been to his museum and got his whole collection for the auction. So the Zenith is one of the first 7 master build series that Epiphone released back in the early 1930s, excuse me, and the Zenith was really popular because it came very close to what Gibson made, the L5, but was just slightly more affordable, and therefore a lot of people played the Zenith. So the body size is 16.3 inches, and Ruud bought this one from Bernizio Uptown Music in the USA, I think in the early 2010s. So what Ruud did with many of his guitars is as soon as they got in, he completely had them restored. So this guitar had a light overspray and a neck reset done. And the last part is really important because that means that this guitar is ready to be played. It has a good angle, it's a good setup, and it really plays very well. So at this point, we have 1 minute 20 seconds left. The minimum reserve has not yet been met. So the estimate for this guitar would be 2,500 to 3,000 euros. And this guitar is really worth it. It's a great jazz and swing guitar, and you'll absolutely love it when you start to play it. So if you're a jazz and swing lover, right now you just have 1 minute. So log into your account and start bidding. It's a beauty. So, what's cool about this Zenith as well, usually archtops are being made with maple. And this one has walnut back and sides. And what walnut is slightly fresher in sound. So, you play it and you get this really nice, good fresh sound, strong playing, and it's really responsive. So you have good dynamic sound, you can play a little louder, you can play a bit softer, and overall this guitar will be just a very good companion. You can just install a mount on pickup if you want, but it's not necessarily. Right now we have 17 seconds left, so if you want to get your bits in place, right now is the time to do so. If the minimum reserve is not met, don't worry, we'll be in touch with the highest bidder, but right now we got 5 seconds. Alrighty, So that was it. Unfortunately, the minimum reserve has not been met. That means that we'll be in touch with the highest bidder and see if we can still make a deal. But for now, we'll close the case and we'll lock this one up. And we go to the next guitar. And the next guitar is going to be a very interesting one as well. It's going to be the Guild Starfire V from 1965. But first, let's listen to the demo. Welcome back, everybody. So we've got a new guitar here, and if you want to bid on this guitar and you just tuned in on the live stream, I want to tell you, please create an account if you want to have this guitar. So while we were watching the demo, a bid just rolled in, and that means that the minimum reserve of the Guild Starfire V just has been met. So thank you very much for that. I really hope you enjoyed the demo as well. I found it some very tasty playing there. Alright, so the Guild Starfire V. So this is the smaller brother from the Guild Starfire 6, yet the Guild Starfire V was by far the most popular model from Guild. I'll take you back again to the early 1960s, and not only Fender was responding to Gibson's dominance in the hollow body market, but also Guild came with something, and that was this, the beautiful Guild Starfire. This guitar you had in two different versions. You had it with semi-hollow and completely hollow, and this is the semi-hollow version. And what that does compared to an entirely hollow is the center block, and that adds some sustain to it and also helps on bigger stages. So this guitar is perfect for blues, it's perfect for rock and roll, but also for jazz. You shouldn't underestimate it. It's really nice, and it has these Guild hum cancelling humbuckers on there, and these are just, they're almost like PEF soundings. So you have this soft, warm, really dynamic pickups, not too hot, and it's just really warm. It's nice. Yeah, it's really tasty, really 1960s sound. This guitar again is in overall great shape. It has been played of course over the year, but if you look at the finish, beautiful sunburst finish. Here on the back you see some buckle rash, so it's been played on some stages, but with these guitars, that's just what you need. You want to have a guitar that's been played for a little while. So we have excuse me, we have 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in this auction. So right now you have a bit of time to create an account and still bid on this beautiful Starfire. And this, again, all the guitars come in, we set them up, so if you place a bid and you receive this guitar, you can just unpack it and immediately start playing it. That's cool, right? I love that. So with 2 minutes on the clock, 3 bids and a minimum reserve met, I think somebody's going to be very happy, unless Alex or Paul comes into play and they place an extra bid here on this beautiful Guild Starfire V. So there it is. So we've made beautiful videos of all the guitars, and if you want to stay in the loop of all the new auctions that we're going to do, you can follow us on social media. We have a beautiful Instagram channel as well as a beautiful YouTube channel, and we take a lot of time to make these beautiful guitars for you, so you can really get to hear them. So you can just sit on the couch and really get a good impression of what this guitar sounds and feels like. So I just mentioned this guitar is the semi-hollow body version, so it has a center block, but don't worry, even with the Bixby trem here and the tremolo block, it's not too heavy. I think it's just under 4 kilograms, so it's not a hernia guitar. It feels good, sounds good, plays good. So the Guild Starfire 6, his big brother, That was the counterpart of the ES355, but this, the counterpart of the ES335, was just slightly more modest, but still a very luxurious guitar. And with just, I'm peeking here to the right because here's the screen where I can see all the biddings live. With just 40 seconds on the clock, we're still at 2,350, and still the minimum reserve is met, guys. So somebody's enjoying the fireworks here. I think that's the highest bidder already cheering. Hey, I've got it, I've got it already. Alright, so last 20 seconds. This is really disturbing, isn't it? With the last 20 seconds on the clock, I'm going to make somebody very happy with a very cool vintage piece. So this is a really cool part of your collection. Oh yeah, one final thing. 9 seconds. The Bixby is set up really cool. So it plays good, even down-tuned. 2, 1. Congratulations. Who's the winner, Simon? Alex! Yeah. Congrats, Alex. You've got yourself a beautiful guitar. So we go to the next one already. Oh no, hold on a second. We're not going to the next guitar. First we have an overview, because you can check here on the website at all auctions, but you can also watch our video that comes right now to see what else is in this auction. Welcome back! So we have another guitar here, and this is a Fender American Strat HSS in beautiful tobacco burst. So this is the Select Strat, and the Select Strat is quite an interesting model because not a lot of people have heard about it, and it's quite a luxurious guitar. And so what Fender tried to achieve is a guitar in their USA line that was very premium, and I really think they achieved that. But at the same time, they want to keep all the functionality. So this guitar you can just rock on any stage with its HSS configuration, so humbucker, single, you can just rock any stage and just push it here to that bridge position and really pump out a good solo. So the Select series have only been made for a couple of years, and that's also one of the reasons why they are really collectible. And again, this guitar is from the same collection. As you can see, even though being from 2013, this guitar could have come out of the factory yesterday. It's in beautiful condition. I can talk a lot about this guitar, and we're definitely going to into depth a little bit more after I'm going to show you this demo, because this guitar doesn't only have the looks, it also has the sound. Welcome back. I really hope you enjoyed the demo. As you can hear, this guitar doesn't only have the looks, also got the sounds. If you like this look, but you don't like strats, don't worry. The little brother is also in this auction. In 30 minutes time, we have the Select Telecaster. So the little brother, same finish, same top. Beautiful, beautiful guitar. So that's one of the things that we also did different on this auction, is not all the auctions end at the same time. So right now all the auctions are a few minutes apart, and you can bid on the guitars even after half an hour after the live stream ends. So that's really nice. So also on the telly, so you have plenty of time to watch the live stream and then go bidding on other guitars as well. So some of the features on this Select that I really like is the flame maple top on this. It's a beautiful flame maple top, perfect, really nice book matched. And also what's really nice is how they curved it. It's really difficult. It looks easy, but it's really difficult to get that all dialed in. Another feature that I really like is that the fingerboard is bound with maple rather than plastic. And that just gives this guitar a very chic and very fancy look. So it's a super versatile Strat. It sounds great, and it's only been made for a couple of years. So it's also rather collectible, and especially when you have the set. So if you buy the Strat, you also gotta buy the telly, right? It's as easy as that. So we have 1 minute left right now, and the current bid is 1,400 euros. So if I would hang this guitar in the store, it would come close to the estimate. So we would hang it roughly around 2,100 euros. So right now the guitar goes away at a bargain. You really get it at a really good price, especially given the condition where it's in. Another feature here is that this is beveled away, so you can play higher on the frets without having the issue of struggling with the neck pockets. Alrighty, so we go back into extended bidding. So like I just explained, we just had a bid that was in the last 30 seconds. So 30 seconds will be added at the end of this auction. And this gives you a second chance to bid on the guitar, even though you're in the very last. Another bid. All right now people get fanatic, and that's because everybody knows that the Telecaster is also in play. People want to have the set, right? So that's great. So if you want to look like a rock star on stage, another bid. All right, now we're going fast. Congratulations, guys. This is going to be a cool one. So we've had a few extra extended bidding, so that means that it popped back up to 30 seconds all the time, and another bid. So we're back at 25 seconds. I cannot count like this. Alrighty. So like I said, the guitar is in great condition. It looks like new. It's been kept in great storage, and yeah, we also set it up really nice. I really think you will enjoy this guitar. And at 6 seconds left. Another bid. We're at 2,000 euros now. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. So we need to go to a new guitar in a little bit, because otherwise we are not in schedule. But we have a bit of time left. All right, so super. Then we'll stay here. Let's stay here. Cool. So we've got 10 seconds left, and I'm really curious if another bid comes up. Let's see. 5, 4, 3. Yeah, another bid. Congratulations. So the guitars come with a little passport here, because right now I've got a bit of time to explain. You see all the specs here, you see it signed, and you see that we've checked the guitar entirely, and we're at 10 seconds. We're at 2,100 euros, and this beautiful Select Stratocaster can be yours. And another bid. Cool. Congratulations, guys. This is a lot of fun. Do we have a bit of time left to talk about the guitar, or do we need to go to the next video? No, we can continue. Okay, great. We gaan door? All right. So we need to go to the next guitar. That's a beautiful Anderson Classic T. But don't worry, the extended bidding goes on and on and on. So just keep bidding if you want to have this guitar. Now we're going to listen to the demo of the Anderson Classic T. Welcome back, guys. So that was a really cool one. I'm really happy for Cor, who won the previous guitar, the Select Stratocaster. But right now we're going to talk about this beautiful Anderson T Classic from 1995. And this is another one of these that you wouldn't say that this guitar is from 1995. So this guitar can be named a Californian classic. Tom Anderson started in 1984 from his garage and started actually with building necks and bodies for other guitar makers. So in 1985 he moved to a little workshop and that's where he started perfecting the guitars from that time and making them better and better. And this guitar is not an exception. This guitar, as soon as you grab it, it feels super light, it feels super steady, it feels strong, and that's one of the reasons why these guitars are being trusted on stages worldwide. And not just stages, stadiums, I mean. This guitar is trusted by David Crosby, Keith Richards, Kirk Hammett and many more guitarists. And right now we only have 1 minute left. So just a little while, a third bit rolled in. That means that the reserve is not yet met, because these guitars, they are made for stars. They are super. So if you want to get this guitar, you need to bid a little bit higher. So if you have an account, log in and place a bid right now, because we have 20 seconds left. So the estimate of this guitar is roughly 2.5 to 3,000 euros. That means that the minimum price that we would put it in the store would be that price. And right now that has not been met. So right now we're in the last 10 seconds. I'm really curious if we go into that extended bidding again, just like we did last time. And if you want to have this guitar, place your bids right now. 2, 1. No, unfortunately this guitar, the bidding reserve has not been met. That does not mean that you wouldn't get this guitar. We will be in touch with the highest bidder and see if we can still make a deal. For now we close the case and we'll send you an email probably tonight even to see if we can find out if we can make a deal. So, and that means that we already go to the last guitar, and that's, we already had a pretty good score. How many did make it? 1, 2, 3, 4 guitars already made it so far in the live stream, and probably a few more in the whole auction. So yeah. Right now we go to a beautiful Epiphone Broadway from 1949, and this is another beauty from the Dutch Architect Museum. Let's listen to the demo first. So we're back again, and it's almost time. So we have one more guitar for you in this live stream, but you know, don't worry, there are many more guitars in the auction that you can still watch and check out after the live stream. So check out the website, go to auctions and then live auctions, and you will see an overview of all the auctions. So if there's anything nice for you, you will find it there. So the guitar that we're going to talk about right now is this beautiful Epiphone Broadway from 1949. So the Broadway was right under the Deluxe and the Emperor, but still a very luxurious guitar. And if you've seen many of the guitars that we've been showing you, you see that if the Epiphone get younger, so if you get further in the time, they grow in size, and there's a very, very good reason for that, because back in the 1930s people were playing for larger and larger crowds, and the guitars actually just needed to be bigger. They didn't have amplification for them yet, so the only way to make more noise was to make the guitar larger. And this Epiphone Broadway, they changed in 1937. In 1937 they changed it to a 17-inch 3/8 body size. Sorry for not having the European sizes here, but everybody's calling it American sizes. So and this Epiphone Broadway is named after their New York factory. Can you guess which street it is on? This comes with beautiful carved maple back and sides, a beautiful spruce top, and like many of the other guitars from the Dutch Archtop Museum, these guitars, as soon as they came in, Ruud had them completely restored. So this guitar also had a neck reset done and has been refinished. It's beautiful, beautiful, almost Argentine grey finish, and it looks really nice. So the current bid is already above the minimum reserve. So if you want to have this guitar and you place a bit, just a tiny bit higher, this guitar can be yours. And this guitar plays and feels great. So originally imported from the US in 2009 from archtop.com, Joe Finico. He really knows what archtops are the nice archtops. So right now with 1 minute 20 left, I want to thank you already for watching the live stream, placing your bids, and I had a lot of joy tonight because it was an epic ride. I really love this way of connecting collectors all around the globe with beautiful and nice guitars. So we've got 1 minute left. We still got one bid in. So if you want to place your bids, go ahead right now and you have a beautiful archtop. So usually the 1930s and 40s guitars don't have a pickup, but this already got a beautiful Benedetto pickup installed here, and these Benedetto pickups are perfect for jazz. So if you're a jazz lover, if you're a swing lover, this guitar will be a joy for you. And we've got 35 seconds left. Ooh, now it's getting exciting. This is always the moment where people can get into extended bidding. So that means if a bid is placed right now, another 30 seconds will be counted at the end, and yeah, that will be exciting. Let's see if somebody still plays a bid. The minimum reserve has already been met, so if the clock comes to 0, you have a beautiful guitar. What's the name of the highest? Louis? Lucas. The guitar can be yours in 5, 4, 3, 2. Congratulations, Lucas. You've got a beautiful Epiphone Broadway from 1949 that will be sending your way. All right, so that was it for the live stream. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching the first auctions and the second auction. And I really wish you a happy new year and all the best for 2026. Stay tuned on our social media to see what auctions we will host in 2026 because we have a lot of nice guitars for you in mind. Again, happy new year, and please remember, life's too short to play a shitty guitar. Thank you very much for watching.